Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to NHL Draft Pros.
Shoots, he scores!
On today's video, we're going to do a scouting report on James Hagens. He has been at the top of the draft rankings for the entire season, so let's take a look at his game to see what makes him one of the top prospects for the 2025 NHL draft class. And if you want to check out some other reports on some of these prospects, head over to NHL Draft Pros on YouTube. I have a bunch there and more to come. And can you help support the channel and get me to 12,000 subscribers? I'd really appreciate that. Thank you. All right, James Hagens. He plays for Boston College. He is 5'11", 177 pounds. He's a left shot centerman, but can also play on the wing. In terms of rankings, NHL Central Scouting has him at number 2 for North American skaters. McKeen's, Bob McKenzie, Elite Prospects, they have him at 2. And Hockey News is the only one that has him at number 3. Now, in terms of stats, check out these numbers. Last year, playing for the U18 NTDP, he had 102 points in 58 games. Yeah, he was on fire. And actually, he broke the record at the U18 World Juniors. And this year in the NCAA, playing for Boston College, he had 34 points in 34 games. Check out the numbers there, 25 assists. So yeah, he's a passer. In terms of NCAA draft eligible prospects, this ranks him at number 9, behind Kent Johnson and ahead of Matty Bernier. So in some pretty good company there, especially when you're talking NCAA prospects going into their draft. Okay, and as usual, we're going to check out his skating, his shooting, his passing, his puck control, his compete level, and what he needs to improve upon. So the first thing is his skating, and you're going to see that James Hagens is a great skater. That is one of the positives of his game, I guess you could say. He just knows how to transition well and has some great straightaway speed. But in this play here, you're going to see that, watch, he kind of just slows the play down. He knows how to kind of, wait for his teammate to kind of catch up and then dishes it off. So yeah, you know what? You're going to see this one right here. He's just going to blow by all of these Slovak defenders. Like, look at that. That's at the U18s where he broke the record there, but his skating is like really, really impressive. The edge work, the ability to make sudden adjustments and cuts is really, really good. And you're going to see that, that helps with his transition game. But look at that. It's just smooth. Just kind of walks in, no problem, says thank you very much, and then buries it. So yeah, the skating is really, really on par. Now, the one thing with James Hagens is that he's kind of on the smallish size. He needs to build up his strength, but once he gets a little bit thicker, I guess you could say, it's going to help out in a big way. But his skating, you can't change the normal mechanics, that fluidity, I guess, in his skating. Watch this one here. He kind of just, look at that, 360, no problem, didn't stop, and then he dishes it off and end up scoring. So yeah, and that's an OT, or he scores actually. What a play right there by James Hagens. Now, shooting, this is one of the underrated parts of his game. Like I said, in 34 games, he only had 9 goals, but he can wire a puck. Like, look at this one. Boom! Hey, yo! Yeah, he's got a great shot. A lot of the top prospects, they have great shots. I just don't think that he kind of uses it well or sets himself up for that. He's always looking for a pass. He's definitely a playmaker. 25 assists in 34 games. That's, his bread and butter is the passing. But when he gets a chance and he's in tight, he can bury it. Like, look at this one right here. He's going to walk in and just upstairs, shelves it. Thank you very much. Yeah. So, I think that that's just part of his game. Some players are just shooters and some players are passers. He's a passer. But he does have that ability to wire pucks and bury it when he needs to. Like, look at that one. Another close in, up tight, and upstairs. So, yeah, shoot a little bit more, James. We want to see some more goals, be a dual threat. But as of right now, more of a passer than a shooter. And this is where you're going to see the magic happen. He just knows how to read the ice really well. That hockey IQ allows him to just find open lanes for teammates. And the way he manipulates the ice, like, it's really impressive. He sees the ice like a chess player. He sees the ice. He knows how to manipulate defenders. Like right here, watch this. He takes 2D with him, drops it off, and easy goal right there. And so that is a nice way to kind of show off that passing. Same thing right here. He's going to wait, draw in the defenders, and then dishes it off. Like, you don't get an easier goal like that with a wide open cage, and it's all because of him. Now watch. So look at, he takes the puck, head up, looks like he's going to shoot, and he just draws in everyone and then dishes it off. So that hockey IQ and the way he has that great spatial awareness, I guess you could say, and the timing to create space for himself and teammates. And look at this little pass here to Ryan Leonard. Come on now. Yeah, those little delays that, allows him to find open space. And so, yeah, he's a great playmaker. One of those things that you can't teach that. You can't teach that. And James Hagens has that in spades. Same thing right here. You're going to see he's going to wait, and then he dishes it off. So that's a little outlet right here that, see, he draws in that player, and then he just dishes. It's just unreal. Now, the other thing that James Hagens has that is really impressive is his puck control, his stick handling. It's unreal. Like, look at this one. Through the legs, says, thank you. Oh, my God. Come on. Like, that's unreal. I'm just in awe right now. So, yeah, you know what? That's another thing that he has that's really good is that he has high-end handling and uses his skating to manipulate defenders. So, like, slowing plays down. So, again, look at that. Like, it's unreal. So, look at through the legs again, and then a little 180. He gets a little lucky bounce right there. He was trying to pass it, but at the same time, the way that he handles that puck. And this one here is another one. Like, watch. Just waits. Little deke there. Oh, my Lord. That's at the World Juniors. So see how he finds that open space, and then that little move there. A little shuck move. Wow. Right here, you're going to see it. Whoop. The goalie bites, and then that's it. And look at that. Just unreal. Yeah, James Hagens and this one right here, just right through the team. Says, thank you very much. This is the same one I showed for skating, but he just has that confidence with the puck on his stick. And like I said, those transitions, he knows how to slow the play down. One-on-one, he's unreal. So, yeah, those are some great plays right there by James Hagens. Highlight reel plays, but to compete. So here you're going to see sometimes he's really good. Like, look at it. He's just a little bit of strength there. See, like he's got really good center of gravity, I guess you could say, that balance. Really good on his feet. Now, there are times when that one right there, he forces the play right there. Here you're going to see that he's going to kind of shy away a little bit from the corner here. And I mean, that comes with strength and physicality. So he's got to get a little bit stronger, a little bit bulkier. But, the things that he needs to improve on, and one of them is his trying too much. Look at this. 1-on-2, tries it, and then they get the steal. Okay? So trying a little too much at times. Here he's gonna give away. He's gonna just blindly passes it back. The other team gets it back. So sometimes at the beginning of the season, I have to admit, he's gotten better. At the beginning of the season, he was kind of giving away a lot, but he got better as the season progressed. Here, same thing, nice plays, and then he gives it away. The other team retrieves it. So sometimes forcing the plays, doing a little too much. And here you're going to see his kind of defensive play. Like, he just kind of gives up on the play. Watch, his player there, he's at the bottom. He lets that guy get away, and then he gets a scoring chance there. So things he needs to improve on. We'll talk about that right now. But, hockey IQ, you can't teach that kind of stuff. He sees the ice really well. He knows how to manipulate, space and awareness. So I love that about James Hagens. His skating is really good, especially that four-way mobility, his edge work, his adjustments, his cuts, his crossovers, really, really good. Puck control, stick handling's unreal. Like, he's got that confidence with the puck on his stick, and the playmaking you could add to this, his strengths, the way he sees the ice and reads the plays. What he needs to work on, compete and pace. Sometimes, he's a little bit lackadaisical, I guess you could say. It's kind of just puck watching. Strength and physicality. He got to get a little bit stronger, a little bit bulkier. But the skating's really good, so that kind of helps out. And then forcing plays. He got better as the season progressed, I have to admit. At the beginning of the season, he was giving the puck up a lot and has really improved as the season progressed. So those are working out. In terms of this draft, where he ranks, I got him top 3 right now. I think that he's in that vicinity. You know, it all depends on what a team's looking for, but basically, as of right now, he's a top 3 centerman. Could play the wing, might be better suited for the wing, but we'll see how that goes. I got him as a top 6 player. He could play on a first line. I see him more as a second line center. So it all depends on the team, like I said. But that's it for this video. And like I said, help me get to 12,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate that. So hit that subscribe and like button, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.